the third match of this best of 3. Zion once again going up against Chibi. The score is 1-1. This matchup is all going to boil down to whether it's going to be Expedia or Miral to make it through the day. That early to mid game is all Expedia unless Miral can slow things down.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be the decider match for Red Esports and Homebois. Who is going to be the ones that come up on top? And as of yet, you can see Expedia is already starting his work on that Natalia. It's the annoying Natalia he is.
I mean, as annoying as Natalia is, I'm surprised that Franco is on the top side of the map, right? You would have imagined that he probably would have wanted to go for a bit of a trade, like, hey, Natalia, come, attack me. I don't care, because as long as I get this hook on towards the right targets, it does not matter. He is going to just babysit this Irithel for as long as possible. Natalia spots Miral, and it really doesn't matter. Oh, this is not a good trade. This is not a good trade at all.
Yeah.
Miral loses a little bit of health, and Expedia can keep abusing him, but it's good to know that he's just babysitting here. Potential punish almost gets the kill, but
can he? I think he can.
You don't want to go for it right at the very end. That is very lucky because Miral should have died, but he hit level 2 all of a sudden.
Yeah, that was so close coming in from him. But Expedia doing a fantastic job just zoning mob. And you can see the confidence coming from Homebois to tackle this as well. Look at this, Zayed. He's going to get caught out with heavy speed. Expedia is there. The hook comes in to hit Expedia. And okay, that was a save from Miral.
The timing of that couldn't have been worse, and Expedia is probably like, man, that's a little unfortunate, but at least as a support, it doesn't feel too bad dying this early, but Chibi gets pulled back! It's going to be Zion who finds the initiation, and Miral who refuses to miss his hook. Now in some trouble, the enhanced chains knocks him up from under the tower, and this early game is now non-existent for Homebois.
Oh, the confidence coming from Red Esports. That was a sick play from Miral. That's completely turned the tides for Red Esports to completely get more. Another hook from Miral. What am I watching? What happened? Where is this Miral from for the first 2 games?
Oh boy, this Franco is starting to look mighty fine here for Red Esports. Just keep up the accuracy. Right now he's basically 4 for 4 on each of his hooks. He hasn't missed one just yet.
Yeah, that's kind of scary, but Homebois, like you said, is more early game, completely demolished. And Expedia, however, from the side, they get the kill on Jillian, not the worst yet. And Rank QT going to be caught out on the sides, but at the same time, no retribution to contest the turtle. That's going to be Homebois taking it for themselves.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, Red Esports, they try to make a play essentially happen, but Homebois says no. Expedia retaliates very well. But Red Esports, again, when they want to play for neutral objectives, they absolutely can, but Miral is basically just sitting and babysitting Mal for as long as possible. Mal might have taken a bad trade.
Oh no!
Shows up, but Anip doesn't. Anip does get a bit of a snipe here, but Expedia ends up with the gold crab buff.
Yeah, that's you hate to see it. You saw how Mal was just standing on the side, just looting as much as he can, and just couldn't do anything about it. And Expedia swipes it out from right under the nose, and yeah, the smoke screen just does nothing. Miral. No,
he's just checking. He's just checking. He sees the waves and he's just guessing. Finally, he misses that one, but it's against a blind target. So again, you can't really blame him for missing that one.
Yeah, that was a difficult one indeed. But you can see Miral's positioning is to make sure that his jungle doesn't get invaded. So there's a little bit of different approach, and it's working out. However, Ash gets a nice catch with Zayed. They are going to be able to get a kill on Expedia.
Very good responses coming in from Zayed as jungler. He responds super quickly as well. But now Anip, now in some trouble. Enhanced chains forcing out the flicker coming in from Miral to help secure this kill. They get locked into the corner. Zayed, is he the one getting hit by the tower? I think so, yup. And that is going to be a double kill coming out for the side of Homebois, but it's not over yet. Sabat has rotated to halfway across the map to turn things around, but Ash, he's on the run. Can he survive here? Expedia tries to chase him down, but cannot clip him with the edge of the smoke screen.
Oh, that was so close indeed, but Homebois, you know, that was a good response from Chibi, right? At least this time, Chibi is able to play the game as contrast to having a time journey just completely offsetting the heavy speed every single time. And this time, they're retaliating pretty well compared to game number 2. And you can see that the early aggression has started to shift to and fro between both Red Esports as well as Homebois, and it's all about execution and pickoffs. And bottom side, Homebois focusing on the turtle, giving the top lane away instead.
Huh. Would he die there? Would he die if they committed to it? I don't think they would have died because Mal doesn't have the sprint this time round. And even if Miro was able to get the ult, I'm not sure. Well, it depends on whether somebody... Oh, that's why. He doesn't have any sustain. He decided to go for the Hunter Strike first, so he's all damage, all power in those fists.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised with that pickup as well. I was like, maybe mobility is going to be the key as well, especially if you want to keep some of the Expedia. And yeah,
items it as well.
Yeah, that's a little bit weird. I was expecting maybe a Bloodless Axe or maybe even a War Axe, but alright. Seems like mobility is going to be the way if he wants to keep up and match Expedia's movement speed when it comes to sniping, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, Sabat, he's a greedy boy, and he's looking to take out these marksmen, especially Mal. He's looking for that quick one-shot with the KO strike, I'm guessing. But now with the vast majority of members of Red Esports rotating towards the bottom side of the map, does Julian find Expedia? Yes, he does, but the enhanced chains does not connect. However, Chibi does find Zayed and Ash, but gets split into two. Can't really do much about that. If the hook was a little longer, that would have hit.
It was a little bit down bottom as well. It would have hit from the invisible hitbox. But at the same time, here he comes. GB doesn't have the heavy spin, and Red Esports, they have to disengage from this fight. The Sanguine Claw not going to be able to connect, but Mao getting a little bit cheeky with this play. Tries to try and chip away the tier 1 down bottom, and Red Esports, they're in a good position to respond. But I don't think Homebois wants to fight this, especially when they don't have the heavy spin.
Yep. And I mean, the timing is looking good here because they've already gotten the top tier 1. And are they sending Masha up? Yeah, Masha is about to collide with that top side. Now, they need to just commit to breaking this bottom tier 1. Oh no, the Sanguine Claw pulls Ash back! It's too late, but he finds a killing spree onto Anem, who walks, unfortunately, into the shadows. Oh man, Franco does find Chibi. He's gonna lock him down. He misses a point-blank hook, but I can't really blame him for that one. Expedia still looking for options. Mural should be next to fall here as Mal gets the runaround for free with a sprint. He's getting proc after proc after proc. He finds another 2-for-1 trade in favor of Red Esports.
Oh, that was a big cash coming from GB to start things off. But unfortunately, to say his heavy speed was like a couple of seconds off cooldown before he actually procced it. So that was a little unfortunate. But Expedia, oh no, he was farming his way through and he's gonna die. No, he's gonna be fine. That was close. But Mao is one scary boy.
That's so unlucky. But now Ashley's going to use that Black Shoe. Sabat finds the kill onto Mal. The Hunter Strike pays off as a Malefic Roar is purchased. He ends up dying as Miro finds the hook on him. Tries to tactically roll out of the way, but this means that, they force out the Flicker as well. They've gotten all the resources. That tier 2 should be coming under the control of Red Esports, but it looks like they're going to back away from this. Yes.
Yeah, they have to. They have to play it safe. They need to make sure that Mao gets his economy properly. But can they even take down this tier 2? I don't think they have enough damage. Barely 1 pixel. Okay, they do have 1 HP. However, I like the Homeboy's decision, right? Expedia split off, immediately going for the cross-map plays to try and capitalize a little bit more objectives across the map so that Expedia gets his damage to pop off a little bit more when he gets his next items.
Yep, score is 8-5 so far with Homebois. Homebois, unfortunately, at a goal deficit. Red Esports, it's very slight. It's a 1.9k as it develops into that 2k. The next turtle is about to spawn here. I think it's anybody's game so far between the two, despite Red Esports actually having more objectives.
It's going to be the Lord as well, and I don't know, do they have the damage to take it down, especially with Julian as a jungler? When it comes to farming, it's a little bit iffy, but considering how Mao is just farming very efficiently, look at the gold ranking, he's got the highest damage output-wise. If Mao is helping on this Lord fight, things might be a little bit different. However, cross-map plays has been made from the side of Homebois. You can see that Expedia has reviewed his position, and Chibi getting caught out and bursted down. Heavy speed not going to be even popped off, and that's going to be Red Esports opening up the situation for that Lord fight.
Oh wait, Sabat in the mid. It's actually taking the fight, and now he's caught. Sabat gets hit by the hook, and he's sent back to his death. Ash now 4-0-3. He is gigantic this game.
Oh, that was a miscommunication coming from Homebois, giving 2 easy kills. And Expedia has no choice but to continue his pressure down bottom. And this Lord is going to be a lost fight coming from Homebois.
Yep, they can't do anything as the Lord falls into the hands of Red Esports so far. It is looking like a very clean game from them. But Homebois, they can pull this back here. They just need to find the right opportunities.
Yeah, and I feel like it's all up to Expedia now. He's playing in a role where he's going for this kind of cross-map plays, but at the same time, the Lord's pushing down bottom. If he finds a pickoff on the sides, or anyone in particular, it's going to be huge. And it seems like he is going to see Ash, but doesn't want to risk over-committing, as everyone from side of Red Esports is kind of off the map. In this case, Red QT is just hiding around, just opening up the map, finding for the right target to actually go in for the kill. And you can see Expedia, he's opening his minds for an easy pickoff. And I'm not sure what's going on, but top side, easy tier 2 as well.
Yep, I mean, everything is going to collapse. All the outer turrets should be destroyed here. As we look at the items so far, Vince, he's almost there. He needs that Ice Queen Swan so badly to stay relevant and keep on stacking, because the late game should fall into the hands of the Homebois here. But it's tough. Now they're looking to press their advantage into the inhibitors. Bottom side is getting contested heavily as Mal is trying to get as many procs off onto the inhibitor turret as possible. Miro tries to go for a hook, but Chibi now initiates. Miro forcing the flicker away here, gets the slow, but can they do the follow-up? Mal is too low. Segment Claw doesn't connect as the Black Shoes is already out. Enhanced Chains onto Chibi, but no Folly just yet. Cannot finish this off, and even Expedia, he's giving the information. Can he find Ren?
No way. No way.
He jumps on it, takes the opportunity, can't do anything in the smoke screen, falls to the bloody hunt.
Oh, this is, you hate to see these moments. Like Homebois, they got Red Esports where they wanted to, but Expedia was completely zoned out by Zai in the entirety of that fight. And because of that, Homebois was somehow not able to do too much and overcommit. But despite that, a beautiful defense against the Lord push from the side of Red Esports, and coming on top of it, oh, Mao. Ooh, okay, that's some serious damage.
That is a lot of damage, in fact. But speaking of which, the scaling coming in from Vince, it's starting to push through. He has out-damaged Mal so far, and Mal, unfortunately, he hasn't been getting too many kills. He's been farming really, really hard, and Red Esports, you know how they're like. When Mal is on a team, people play for Mal.
Yeah, I definitely agree. And in this situation, he's been playing very, very safely. He's able to do a little bit more damage, but the biggest threat right now is still Expedia, right? You can see his positioning very, very safely. He's not going for this kind of over-aggressive cross-map solo farms, which he's known for, just because of how Expedia has been trying to go for the hunt. And now Miro is going to find him off. Expedia tries to go for the hunt of this mob, and Miro is trying to conceal his way through, but Expedia, he's trapped, and he's dead, and they know his trap, and a big catch, and Chibi has no choice but to try and trade a fight, pulls Miro back all the way to the base, and takes him out. 1-for-1 trade at the expense of losing Serpent in the process, and Red Esports gets 2-for-1.
Oh, that's a feels bad here. Can they look to break this inhibitor? Yes, they can! Break it already as Ren QT cracks it open. Homebois can't do much about it. A 5k goal lead in favor of Red Esports, as now they look to solo the Lord. Miles blocks his sprint. He's gonna run him down. Chibi's the next to fall. Ren QT says hello and goodbye.
Yep, Red Esports doing a fantastic job in game number 3, and like I said, gonna be able to take this Lord very, very easily compared to game number 1 and 2. So, Homebois, now, what's the play right now? Expedia, Homebois is down by 7.4k. Expedia hasn't been able to do too much in all the situations, realizing that this guy is one of the biggest threat from the side of Red Esports. While Miro has so much awareness to make sure that Expedia doesn't get super crazy on what he needs to be doing.
Well, here's the problem, I think, because the 3 damage dealers who are supposed to take out these primary targets are getting either sniped or killed way too quickly. Anip, in particular, can't really play this game. Vinz is trying his best, but he's the safest damage dealer out of them all. The 2 big ones is supposed to be Supan and Expedia, who are looking to make these plays, but as they're getting pressed and losing map control, it's harder for them to look for these flanks. Expedia, he's got a flanking position, but can he actually profit off of this? Another mid inhibitor falls down, and I think the last one is about to fall right here, as you see Ren QT, Miro, and as well as Ash walk right in. They're looking to go for the end here. Vince tries his best. He even is popping a sprint to ensure this fight. Jimmy looks for it. He pushes Mal away, but cannot secure this kill. Vince is trying his best to protect himself. Zion, he looks to end it, and they find it. Red Esports